From New Hanover County Schools Television, three-time Blue Ribbon winner for the North Carolina Schools Public Relations Association for Outstanding Electronic Media, this is your school news.
Welcome to your school news for the week of October 5th through the 11th, 2015. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm Tori Farrell. Topping our newscast this week, Pine Valley Elementary School's site for global launch of a new book. Ashley High and North Carolina Bandmasters Association hold the first annual Screaming Eagle Invitational, and local 2016 U.S. Presidential Scholar nominee announced.
Our top story this week, Wilmington children's book author and illustrator Jenna Ball, the creator of the Critterkin series of books and programs designed to teach empathy, compassion, and kindness, debuted her latest book, The Not Perfect Hat Club, during two major assemblies at the school. The event not only included Pine Valley students, but was also Skyped around the country and world. We have a complete report from YSN reporter Bobby Blue.
The Not Perfect Hat Club made its world debut at Pine Valley Elementary School through a series of amazing assemblies. The book, the fourth in the Critterkin series, will be used as the basis for a global blogging challenge starting in November. The challenge, which will bring students in classrooms around the world together to read, discuss, and write about the book, was co-created by the author, Jenna Ball, and Beverly Ladd, a second-grade teacher at Pine Valley Elementary. As part of the official launch of the book, Ball came to Pine Valley to read from the new book, answer questions, and sign autographs. The event, held in the school cafeteria, was truly an incredible event that was Skyped to schools around the country and the world.
The club piece came out of the story, but also the idea that we could start to get kids to come together to celebrate ways that they're wonderful and unique without having to be perfect. So what we're hoping to do with the global launch is start Not Perfect Hat Clubs across the United States and Canada and Australia, and get these kids together, so they actually get to talk to each other and create things that would go in their clubhouse. So
the book, which revolves around the stories of three recovering perfectionists, is the result of dozens of visits with second, third, and fourth grade students over a 2-year period. The author told the students that the Not Perfect Hat Club was a way to give kids stories and characters that reflect their struggles with perfection and show them they can only be perfect at being themselves. Ms. Ball has been writing and illustrating stories since she was 8 years old. The Critterkin series of books focuses on a pack of 8 mixed-breed dogs and their human leader, and is loosely based on real dogs the author has known. Her goal is to use stories to entertain and engage kids while invoking their natural empathy, compassion, and kindness. Each book is told through the eyes of one of the dogs and is focused around a particular topic or theme. Reporting for your school news, this is Bobby Blue.
In other news, 4 New Hanover County Schools principals recently earned the National Principal Mentoring Certification through the National Association of Elementary School Principals. The recipients of this distinguished certification were Carol Piner of Anderson Elementary, Jackie Jethro, Title I Schools Principal Coach, Dr. Robin Hamilton of Parsley Elementary, and Tim Dominowski of Murrayville Elementary. This certification is based on their achievement in meeting the rigorous standards upon which the National Mentoring Program is premised. The year-long program required face-to-face coursework, monthly assignments, monthly reflections with colleagues across the nation, and a final comprehensive project. The goal of the NAESP mentoring program is to utilize the skills, knowledge, and dispositions of experienced principals to support the next generation of school leaders.
Ashley High School's Screaming Eagles Band and the North Carolina Bandmasters Association held their first annual Screaming Eagle Invitational, a state-sanctioned high school marching band competition. 14 North and South Carolina high school marching bands were scheduled to compete at Ashley High School for the title of the first annual Grand Champion of the Screaming Eagle Invitational.
The idea of marching band competitions have been around for a very long time. Our event, we wanted to start something here to give local and regional bands from North and South Carolina the opportunity to come and be adjudicated by highly trained officials and judges in their event, to give them great scores, to help them then take that back home and work on their show and produce it for the rest of the season. The season itself is about 6 weeks long. It'll start from this is the first date usually to the end of October, 1st of November.
Bands were scheduled to perform in 5 class sizes and be educated in music, visual, and general effect captions. The event was aligned with the North Carolina Bandmasters Association as an official North Carolina state-sanctioned event. Unfortunately, due to poor weather, the event did not go completely as planned and was forced indoors, where several of the competing bands were not able to receive a score. Only comments from judges.
Finally, Hoggard High School senior Jackson Hardy has been selected to represent New Hanover County Schools as the 2016 U.S. Presidential Scholar nominee. Each school district in North Carolina selects one student to represent their district. The state superintendent of schools will then select 5 students to represent North Carolina at the national level. Jackson is in the Hoggard Adobe Academy program with an interest in visual and graphic arts. He is also a 4th-year honors German language student. Jackson is planning to attend NC State University. Each year, up to 161 students are named as presidential scholars, one of the nation's highest honors for a high school student.
Now, when your school news continues, we have an exciting lunch menu forecast.
Plus, coming up in 60 seconds, we'll have reports on Blair Elementary celebrates World Peace Day, early colleges are recognized for achieving 100% graduation rates, and governor's school application deadline is approaching.
This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Librarian Sandy Beach and Sidekick Books use their expert skills to find out why, when...
Oh, I'll never get out of here.
Reference Stacks Books pronto.
Oh, man.
This should help with that project on Africa.
Cool. Thanks, Super Librarian.
Books! Someone's caught on the web.
Want to know something? Start here.
Body language. Without saying a word, it can tell you so much. Like someone is having a stroke. Know the sudden signs. Learn fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time. Time to call 911 immediately. The sooner they get to the hospital, the sooner they'll get treatment. And that can make a remarkable difference in their recovery. Learn the body language, the sudden signs, and spot a stroke fast.
Welcome back to Your School News. Blair Elementary faculty, staff, and students once again kicked off the school year with the celebration of World Peace Day. The World Peace Day, now called International Day of Peace, is celebrated each year in September and is dedicated to observing world peace. We get the full report on Blair Elementary's parade and activities from Owen Shields.
First celebrated in 1982, the goal of World Peace Day is to educate the community on world peace and to reduce conflict and war throughout the world. But as the students at Blair learn, Peace Day is as much about reducing the violence in our homes, schools, and local communities as it is about civil and international wars. And as such, students play an important part in the campaign to reduce violence in all sectors of society around the globe.
We take all of the students at the school, every single one of them, and really try to explain what peace means, especially in an elementary child, so that as they grow, they really understand and can apply that to their lives.
Dressed in attire of many of our nation's peacekeepers in the tie-dye look of the Generation of Peace, and in clothing that represents the diversity of the Blair Elementary family. Students paraded around the school and singing a special song of peace written by their music teacher. Also in attendance were parents and community members who came to support and learn how they can help maintain peace within their own community and what they can do as private citizens to promote peace. It was an exciting day for the students at Blair and one they won't soon forget.
I can spread peace by helping people.
Peace is love, happiness, and cheer. I can spread peace by telling someone they look good today.
Peace means to be kind, honest, and most of all, to make your dear teacher happy. I can make peace by being honest. I am peaceful.
Peace means hope to me. I can help spread peace by helping people.
Peace is happiness and joy, beauty and light. It is what makes us us, and I can spread it by doing just that.
This year's World Peace Day theme was titled Partnerships for Peace, Dignity for All. To spread the word, students at Blair wrote their own inspirational quotes, created posters, and flags. They learned how other people around the world celebrate peace through yoga, music, and fireworks. Recognizing World Peace Day help develop students' understanding of and interest in global peace building and develop their skills and capacities to act as peace builders. Reporting for Your School News, this is Owen Shields.
Wilmington Early College High School won first place at the 2014-2015 Chem Techathon at Cape Fear Community College, earning $2,500 for their school. WEX used the winnings to purchase consumables and supplies. In addition to a large assortment of laboratory supplies and volumetric glassware, WEX team mentor Grace Pittman chose to order a Chemistry with LabQuest 2 starter kit from Flynn Scientific. The kit includes a LabQuest 2 interface system, Chemistry with Computers lab manual, Logger Pro software, 2 stainless steel probes, a voltage probe, pH sensor, and gas pressure sensor. Mrs. Pittman was also able to purchase a conductivity sensor and colorimeter sensor to expand her classroom capabilities. The school also received a chemical element set consisting of 24 elements, allowing students to view the similarities and differences among elements on the periodic table.
And speaking of early colleges, New Hanover County Schools is proud to announce that Isaac Bear Early College and Wilmington Early College High Schools will be honored by the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction for achieving 100% graduation rates for the year 2014 to 2015. Isaac Bear Principal Mary Paul Beal and Wilmington Early College Principal Regina Wooten will attend a special luncheon and recognition ceremony this week with Superintendent Dr. Tim Markley to receive distinction awards for their outstanding graduation rates. This is the 4th consecutive year that Isaac Bear has achieved this distinction and the first year of Wilmington Early College.
Hoggard High School has been awarded a grant from the Cape Fear Garden Club to fund a legacy garden for the 7 career and technical student organizations sponsored at the school. Student groups will break ground on this project in the spring of 2016, creating a green space and garden area for club members to enjoy for years to come. The garden will have projects from the school's horticulture, carpentry, and apparel and textiles classes, along with continued garden maintenance by the 7 clubs sharing the responsibilities. Grant funding was made possible by the ticket sales from this past year's Azalea Festival Garden Tour. The presentation of the funds will be given at the Cape Fear Country Club later in October.
Finally, this is the final week New Hanover County Schools will be accepting governor's school applications. Applications can be found at www.ncgovschool.org. Students must submit completed applications by 3 o'clock in the afternoon on October 9th to Governor's School. Contact their high school in order to be considered for nomination. All Governor's School nominations must be made by the school system. No parents or individuals may nominate students directly to Governor's School. Nominees will be notified by mail of their status. For more information, you can contact Donna Sloan, supervisor for the academically and intellectually gifted.
Now don't go away. Coming up, Gregory Elementary joins opening ceremony of Cape Fear Museum's new parking lot park.
Plus, we have our news segment, Education Index, and the Lunch Bill Affair.
Your school news will continue after the break.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With a unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
60-inch screen, high definition. Football season is coming up. You can watch it right here. What do you think?
I'll take it.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You're right. I don't need it.
On race day, both fans and drivers get a lot of seat time. But staying idle too long can hurt your performance. I'm Casey Kane, asking you to make healthy decisions. Take a walk, play with your kids, or take the stairs. Any activity will give you an edge. You've got a choice. Get moving. Eat smart, move more. North Carolina.
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time for our Education Index, a look around the nation and the world at some of the top stories in education. Topping the index, in a newly released ranking of the nation's best and worst states to be a public school teacher, North Carolina ranks second from the bottom among all 50 states and the District of Columbia. According to a release, WalletHub, an online personal finance website, analyzed the 50 states and DC across 13 key metrics, ranging from average starting salary, unemployment rate, and projected number of teachers per student by 2022. North Carolina scored the 50th spot, beating out only West Virginia. As for how neighboring states fared, Virginia ranked the second best overall, with Tennessee coming in at 34 and South Carolina at 46. The 47th annual PDK Gallup poll of the public's attitudes toward the public schools was released, showing that students and educators nationwide believe there's too much emphasis on standardized testing. Some key findings of the public's attitudes toward public schools include 64% saying there's too much emphasis on testing, with 41% of parents believing they should be able to opt their students out of standardized testing, while 57% of public school parents give their local schools an A or B for performance. 95% of Americans rated quality of the teachers as very important for improving local public schools. Nearly all adults surveyed supported mandatory vaccinations for students attending public schools. The poll also showed that many Americans have come to accept school choice and charter schools as part of the education landscape, but that support declines when vouchers are introduced. Only 31% of Americans favor allowing students and parents to choose a private school to attend at the public's expense. Finally, is technology the best thing that ever happened to education, or a silent killer of children's attention spans and love of learning? Tap, Click, Read: Growing Readers in a World of Screens is a new book out that attempts to offer a third alternative. It tells the stories of educators and parents who are trying to develop media and ways of interacting with that media that encourage literacy and critical thinking skills in young children while reducing discrimination. Tap, Click, Read gives educators and parents the tools and information they need to help children grow into strong, passionate readers who are skilled at using media and technology of all kinds, print, digital, and everything in between. And that's it, this week's Education Index, a quick look at some of the interesting education stories from around the nation and the world. Now don't go away, we'll be right back with the Lunch Bill Affair. This is Your School News on cable and online. Look for our blue logo for all the latest news online at www.nhcs.net.
Young, who got some good minutes in the first half, hits the jumper. Tiffany Young, a junior from Hillsboro, Alabama, has 4. Young, 17-footer, got it. and Tiffany Young with a sensational performance.
Hi.
Hi. Patience. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back to Your School News. It's time now for this week's Lunch Bill O Fair. Gone are the days of mystery meat and the crabby hairnet wearing lunch lady. Across the county, school lunchrooms have gotten a facelift and a menu makeover. Hunter Ledman, our lunch menu analyst, joins us now for this week's school lunch menus, so parents, students, teachers, and everyone working in the New Hanover County school system can plan their lunch time options.
Thanks. This week it seems to come to our favorites are making a comeback to the cafeteria. On Tuesday's star entree is a new crowd favorite, and Thursday's entree will have you running back to the line for seconds. Also, lots of fresh sides are on slate this week. Let's see what we have. On Tuesday, October 6th, the main entree is delicious orange chicken. Think of it as a Chinese-American version of fried chicken nuggets, coated in a savory citrus sauce, punctuated with a light touch of chili heat. What's not to love? Served with the orange chicken is rice and an egg roll. Also on the menu for the Tuesday is a meatball hoagie, a bacon cheeseburger, on the side glazed carrots, a garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Wednesday, October 7th, choose from 3 entrees: chicken quesadilla with Spanish rice, a pork chop sandwich, and cheesy breadsticks. On the side, pasta salad, corn, a garden salad, and diced pears. On Thursday, October 8th, you've got 3 classic American entrees to pick from: stuffed crust pizza, a BLT sandwich with cheese cubes, and popcorn chicken with a roll. Side items for Thursday are also amazing: macaroni salad, tomato and cucumber salad, broccoli garden salad, and fresh fruit. On Friday, October 9th, I must confess I'm not sure how this trio of items were assembled for lunch, but it sure offers a variety: hot dog with chili, fish sticks with hush puppies, and chicken nuggets with a roll. Side items include macaroni and cheese, baked beans, carrot sticks, a garden salad, and spiced apples. For the weekend, I've got my healthy tip: get outdoors, because most of us are in school or work during the daylight hours. The weekend provides a nice opportunity to get outside, see the sun, and connect with nature. Heading outside can boost your body's production of vitamin D, plus studies show that people are happier when they spend time out in nature. So get out there and enjoy the great outdoors. On Monday, October 12th, don't miss out on chicken and cheese pasta with a breadstick, French bread pizza, or a deluxe chicken sandwich. Side items to start a new week off are garden peas, glazed sweet potatoes, a garden salad, and mixed fruit. October is National Farm to School Month. The annual theme was designated by Congress in 2010 to demonstrate the growing importance of farm-to-school programs as it means to improve children's nutrition, support local economies, and educate children about the origins of food. Looking back at your choices for the week, it looks to me like your path is pretty clear. Choose orange chicken on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm going for the pork chop sandwich, stuffed crust pizza on Thursday, and a classic hot dog on Friday. I can't wait to try these chicken and cheese pasta on Monday, October 12th. That's what's on slate for lunch at your school's cafeteria. So don't miss out on any of these nutritious, delicious, and healthy meals with the Lunch Bill of Fare. I'm Hunter Ledman, and back to you.
Thanks, Hunter. Don't forget, you can also catch the Lunch Bill of Fare during the morning show here on the Learning Network and get lots of healthful nutrition information online at www.nhcs.net/nutrition. Now don't go away. Coming up, we get we join Gregory Elementary at the opening ceremony of Cape Fear Museum's new parking lot park. Your School News will continue after the break.
When you see and hear the following statement just before your favorite program,
The following program is made possible with the support of
pay attention, because the messages and announcements that follow give credit to our corporate and community partners who are making a great business investment by showing their backing for the students and schools here in New Hanover County. Please show your support to our underwriters whose names and logos are associated with the shows produced by New Hanover County Schools Television by saying thank you when you enter their places of business or visit their offices. For those businesses and organizations that would like to join our roster of underwriters and benefit from the corporate sponsorship of one of our programs, then give us a call at 254-4106. And thanks again to all our sponsors and those who support them.
Welcome back to Your School News. Gregory Elementary School students sang "This Land is Your Land" and enjoyed the festivities during the opening ceremony of Cape Fear Museum's new parking lot park.
The nature park was a little wet because of the rain, but the students' spirits were high as the ceremony was moved inside.
Local musician Catsby Jones also sang, reworking the words from Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell to say, "We saved paradise and put it in a parking lot."
The new park was made possible by the 2006 New Hanover County Bond Referendum for Parks and Green Space. Once a former parking lot and underused courtyard space, the new garden area reflects southeastern North Carolina's history and environment, providing an excellent learning environment for students.
There's a weather station where students can measure temperature and wind speed, and a digger where the youngsters can dredge a channel.
Also, an outdoor classroom area set aside on the park grounds for school groups visiting the museum.
That does it for this week's edition of Your School News. Recapping some of our main stories, Pine Valley Elementary School was the site for a global launch of a new book. Ashley High School and North Carolina Bandmasters Association held the first annual Screaming Eagle Invitational, and local 2016 U.S. Presidential Scholar nominee from Hoggard.
Remember, Your School News is on cable and online. And don't forget to start your morning with our Light and Lively morning show weekdays at 6 a.m. I'm Gabrielle Allen de Trois-Maisons.
And I'm Tori Farrell. On behalf of the entire YSN crew, thanks for watching New Hanover County Schools TV on the Learning Network.
Have a great day.